What's going on, everyone? It's time for another film review. Today, we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do what I call, like, basically, to me, it's a fantasy horror film. But it's the North American adaptation of Death Note from the manga and from the hit TV franchise from Japan. Yeah. It was released July 20th, 2017, and it's a Netflix original. It's directed by Adam Wingard, who would go on to do like Godzilla vs. Kong. He also did like Blair Witch, The Guest, You're Next, and a couple others. This had a budget of $40 million, and it also stars Willem Dafoe, surprisingly. But yeah, so if you're not sure what Death Note is, well, Death Note is a book where this like demon thing would chooses someone to fulfill their desires. Basically, just they write someone's name and how they die, and they have basically the power to kill people without any repercussions, basically. And yeah, so he chooses this young kid and gets a hold of it and starts getting obsessed with it. And as he goes, yeah, cops and stuff, there's this super genius detective named L starts catching on to what's going on and how to trying to catch who it is, which ends up being like the cops is on anyways. But yeah, and yeah, but then the kid who has it develops a relationship basically with this one chick who ends up being greedy and wants to take it for herself. And then yeah, and then basically they end up messing up everything and stuff. This is one of those messed up movies that American film producers messed up hard on of it. So like I don't watch anime very often, so I have seen all the Death Note episodes. It's one of the better animes out there. I never read manga, so I can't compare it to those, but overall I think it's good. That show is pretty good, but for this film, it has some good dark elements in it, and I like the demon Kayak or whatever his name is. He looks really good and stuff. Good, the makeup and stuff on it, and the puppetry for some scenes and stuff are really good. But for the American audience, they don't really show it in this one, and yeah, don't mind the pet sounds. And yeah, so they don't really show it, and which is disappointing. And then it has more of a Final Destination sort of feel to it, because it just and shows you in some pretty gory fashion and stuff, all the kills and that. But then, so they set the characters up, it had a really good setup, and then halfway through they do a quick montage of a lot of the most important points in the anime, skip over to the more greedy side of it, and how they keep pushing the luck and stuff. Now, the way they tied it all up was interesting, but overall, it was a little bit of a mess of a film. It's hard to explain this film because of how they skipped over a lot of the complexities and just put the general basic stuff into it. But still, it was a decent effort, I thought. It's just wasn't done to its full potential in that. But like the ending scene with like the Ferris wheel falling and stuff looked pretty cool and stuff. It still holds up today, 5 years later, and that. And it does have some good spooky elements to it and some good gore effects. The acting's not too bad. Willem Dafoe's really good, obviously, but the the teen actors and stuff weren't the greatest. But overall, it's an okay movie. It's not the best, but yeah, that's basically what I think of it. I'm gonna give Death Note 2017, the film, a 2.5 out of 5. It's doable, but they could have did a little way better and not spoon feed you and mess up all the whole points. But that's the problem with North American cinema when they remake stuff from another they try to make it a little more easier to digest for like North American audiences, but in the same way they also alienate a lot of people that already know it and stuff. But what can you do? So yeah, Death Note, it's an okay adaptation, but definitely could have been way better. So yeah, but yeah, that's it for this one. There's a trailer for this linked down below if you haven't seen it yet and it sounds like something you want to check out. It's linked down below. Make sure you check out my Instagram. It's always linked down below. That's where I post clips of films and review in the future. All my stories. I have the film title hashtag and subgenre of film in the hashtag as well. And also, my Letterbox is linked down below at Derek Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the film. So follow me on one of those two platforms, stay on this channel. Like this video, share it to more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. And also, if you have any film or other film franchise in any genre on any platform or anything that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. So, but yeah. Make sure you subscribe because hopefully we'll find something weird, obscure, and odd that I probably never thought of checking out together. And also so you could hear my opinions on popular films that come out, classic films, reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, it's Halloween Eve right now. So obviously I'm going to watch something tonight. But I do work later tonight. So it's only going to be one movie, not like a whole marathon like what I've done in the past. But I will be checking out something, and I will be reviewing that tomorrow. So that'll be up tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for that one. I'm not sure what I'm going to really talk about yet, but I'm trying to do things a little differently. I always try to be different than most people. Most people do like Halloween, the series, or something like that. Last year I did like sci-fi movies. This year I did one Death Note. And so, I don't know, I might just do a crappy shark movie or something like that for fun. But yeah, but then also, I still have about like 10 to 12 other horror, thriller, creature features to check out that I have on my list that I was going to do earlier this month, but then I got too busy, so yeah. So, Halloween season's basically a stretch all the way into mid-November again, so yeah. But make sure you ring the bell, tune in for that, because I'll probably review Red Water, I think. And, yeah, have a safe and happy Halloween tonight. Eat a lot of candy and have a fun time, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's review. So make sure you tune in for that, and, yeah, cheers!